It's really good. It's also a mid-pango. Miposhka can't do anything to help him. He's got Heavenly Grace, so he can get some kind of passive regen, but that's all he's getting. Passive regen. Miposhka takes a punch to the face, takes another punch to the face. Miposhka, be careful, Disruption gonna come with Firestorm on top. Do you want to get damage or holding it on top? There you go. Hits him off. He will get some regen, more poison on the back. Purification just to keep him alive for now. Got level 2 just in time. But 4 stacks of poison, 5 stacks will be able to do it if you aim it correctly, but the movement speed, he'll be fine. Gets away, no HP, but save might actually go down here. Oh, overcommitment. Coming out from Virtus Pro here. Unless it's not. More poison. Firestorm, Purification. Needs that poison. Can you get it? Aim it perfectly, my man. Look at my post key. He knows it. 4. Okay, first blood. Save gets it. The Titans with a couple new players, so they're not as good as they used to be. Hey, top Razor's draining some damage, but he takes some good old hits from Alohadance. Right, Chris coming out. Alohadance knows he can one. Does he have a mango? He does. Pops it up. Solo gonna get stunned on up, and he's out of here. Sandstorm does it. DM gets a kill, and Razor's gonna actually have to limp all the way back to his tower. Send back to full HP. And this top lane is going pretty good for HellRaisers. A good start for them. Draining damage away from DM again, but he can just burrow strike. Can't actually break the tether. More damage coming out. V-Tune at the same point in time does die in the bottom lane though, so nice little pressure between them. But Alohadance, he's in a bad position right now. He's going to get chased down by Solo himself, but the movement speed, the boots, the runes, they might not even have time. Pangalier's already here. Nyx actually just steals it, so they get the 2 on the top, gives them bottle charges to DM. Look at him just dance there. And what they also know is DM is by himself. Alohadance is gone. Nice stun to keep him alive, but he has to run. Glimpse is there to pull back in. Just going to stun him up, get that damage off. And DM is dead, so VP taking advantage of these rotations. Alohadance leaves. So does your Sand King, but Sand King leaves in a box. It also means no one can just make rotations around the map. He's like, yep, bottom tower. Miposhka is probably going to be dead. Heavily Grace the block. Oh, Rezo with those blocks coming in. Nice banish from the backside. They're all through from Nyx. Will be that actually saved. And Miposhka, it's still actually going to be taken up like a champ. One charge comes out. Purification on top. He's actually going to survive for long enough to Alohadance to make it down. But it's done onto no one. He's going to go down. And Miposhka trades his life for a much bigger kill. Hello, finding Rezo, just going to get the Dragon Slave onto him, LSA onto his face. He's going to keep that burst damage off. Needs to disarm some more magical damage. Javelin isn't there, so it's all physical damage coming out from Pangolier. Rezo should be fine. I think we're just going top if we're VP. Or mid. There's your Disruption coming out, catching us the big one. It's Nyx in between. Xanax or mid. You can't run anywhere, and he is out of here. You have double damage in your bottle, but it doesn't mean much if you're dead. You can't even use any of your abilities. It's why Disruptor's so powerful against him in V-Tune. V-Tune? You're between everyone. Demonic Purge. Maybe you're just trying to waste all their abilities, but you will get pulled back in to this bit of malice. Can you survive? You have another time walking. Just going to focus on the backside for save. Nice little stun back. But it's actually the Chronosphere, the bait of the Chronosphere. Razor can't drain the damage away. No one's not going to be dead. V-Tune's going to move forward, but needs to just jump away again. Guardian's Angel's going to be there, and maybe they can just disengage. But Alohadance does have a good get played. Maybe it's just for Solo. Maybe it's for anybody. Pick a target, blow him up, but HR not able to get anything from it yet. In fact, that's going to go straight for Alohadance to get some damage off. The Burrow tag is good. The blast on the backside with the swatch. Look at it, clean up. Double kill for DM. Epi Santa cleans on up, and HR take a fantastic fight in the end. So, you're doing some friends. Alright, nice Burrow Strike to save today, but Sunstrike is there to roll him through. It's actually just going to hit Solo, but he's on the lower ground, so he's fine, he's good, he's great. DM, not so much. Essentially, he's going to do some work on him and maybe get a Burrow Strike to high ground. Nope, just going to bump like a cherry. Bump like a cherry? That's fine. Rezo running down people if you get a bit of malice. 11 seconds, not going to actually land on anybody, but they're going to get themselves, I would say the big man, but he's actually the small man, is Miposhka. Position 5, Omni Knight, just going to be food for VP at this point. Disruptor can, a Razor can, being the real big question mark for VP right now. But Rezo taking up next, actually going on the high ground. That is questionable. Jumping forward, Static's all on him. He's just going to be blasted up. He's on the lower ground, going to get a Purification, but there's a Heavenly Grace back, going to get the roll through. Just going to try and focus on Rezo, but it's a Chronosphere from V-Tune. It's the epicenter that's doing some damage. Solo is still alive. Disruption to save. Solo needs to die. He will go down the end. V-Tune's going to get killed. The Burrow Strike onto no one. He's still alive for now. That hook did some work, but not enough. Blown away. Alohadance going to chase down save, and HellRaisers getting themselves some more fantastic kills. So he's like, yes, Rezo. Okay, he actually did TP to the bottom lane with Dark Rift. He can't TP out. Like, that's big if you catch him. You've got the magical damage on top. Epicenter comes out. LSA on top. Gotta get the Laguna Blades with some more bounces, and Rezo is dead. No way to survive that. It's okay. Disruption coming out. Just gonna get some damage on top, but can I get a control? He's gonna roll. He's, no one? Oh, man, he picked the wrong target, but Solo's here. He needs to be able to cross away. Glimpse. It's far. It's going all the way down back to the party zone, and they can catch him out. He made them work for it, though. That was some pretty good stuff, and HellRaisers did smoke at the same point in time. They might try and fight this. They're going to bring in Solo just in case somebody runs back. They can get a pick off, but if they find Solo, okay, Glimpse back into Pit of Malice with the Static Storm on top, but they do have a potion with the Heavenly Grace, and the Guardian's Angel does catch you out to get the physical damage, and Barrow Strike from DM is good. The Epicenter is even better with the Chronosphere. Actually a little bit awkward. He didn't time it perfectly, so now your damage is a little bit less than you thought it would be. Solo's limping out. Guardian's Angel is going to be there. Razor's going to drain all the damage away from V-Tune. It's up to 9. He's over 100. Now he's just going to be running on back there. Initiation went real awkward. Moving on back, so on down. Tumble's actually doing damage, and basically might be trying to get a time clock proc off if he can. He's not going to be doing any damage for now, but the purification, all the heal coming out from HellRaisers, just cleaning up with VP. There we go. He's trying to run away. The Dark Rift going to bring his friend. No one wants to take the trip, and he takes a trip back to base, back to safety. Yule Scepter. Okay. A crystallized style build for the Razor. Pit Malice catching up DM here. Just going to be blasted down. The Heavenly Grace going to be pulled back in. Trying to get damage off. He's still alive. He's surprisingly taking 2 braces of purification. Maybe going to not really going to matter, but he's dead. Buys back instantly. They took a massive command on the backside. V-Tune's just going to move on forward. 3 seconds till Chrono. Saves is going to get chipped on down with the damage coming out. They've got the Chronosphere. They've got the Epicenter. This time they need to focus on their targets. They want Laguna Blade coming out. Just going to get the damage onto Razor. He can't even get out of it. He's gone. Dark Rift is going to be there to take no one away again. But it's only those 2 ever taking a trip. 3 dead again. You could just snowball into more towers, into more gold, into more advantage. You're going to get the ATOS coming out from there. But yeah, Rezo's been found. He's got a Hood and Crimson Guard. Just going to pop them both right now to try and stay alive. He is pretty tanky, but the potion on the backside just going to heal up V-Tune, waiting for them to actually try and go for these guys. Here we go. Get someone on the backside. Blitzkrieg is going to be there to spin up V-Tune. Just going to jump away for now. Break up Teva instantly. You're not going to drain any damage away from him. Well, that's... He is just going to get pulled back in, but he does have an LSA, and with the sun coming back from the end, they're just playing around with Chronosphere on the backside. Going to get the Soul, just focusing on the Razor. Disruption to save at half HP. V-Tune doesn't even care. It's going to wait till it's done. Big Heavy's going to be popping. It's going to be running him down, and he is out of here. V-Tune takes him out with the rolling through from Nyx. It's not going to be able to save Solo at all. He just gets chipped away. They don't get themselves Rezo again, but all he's doing is Dark Rifting back to safety. Oh man. It's smoke breaks. They're going to find him. Disruptor comes out. Potion's in the air. Just like going down. We're going to Yule Scepter up. BKB straight away. Chronosphere on the backside. He's going to get 3 of them. And it's turning the other way. The team has arrived. Epicenter. Barrow Strike onto 2 of them. VP. They're going to be losing. Razor's gone. Has to Buyback instantly. Try and TP into this fight. But they don't have a shrine. So he has to walk the entire way down. And Rezo's just being controlled. Static Storm comes out. Dark Rifts. But he's dead. Another Buyback comes out. Solo is dead. Epileptic Kid is out of here. His BKB wasn't even used. But, hey, here we go. If we're going to get a defense, this is going to be it. Pop that DD, my man, and go right on in. You know it's your time. You've been farming this entire game to get here. So now, show us the power of the Void, who's been farming for 49 minutes. Alohadance full stance away from the Pit of Malice. Not really going to get any damage onto him. He's fine. But look how defensive they are playing, trying to blast these creep waves down. But they do have a glyph, just in case. They just pop it up, get the creeps on the high ground, and just keep them alive. But it's high ground push. It's not fun. But V-Tunes can hit this up. I do like the Yule Scepter. You're still draining damage, so it's worth it. But you're draining damage and draining damage. And Apple, he's dead. Oh my lord, Razor! Just gonna get the swashbuckler back. The BKB just stay alive. He needs to run away. V-Tune is gonna be muted for now. Just gonna be purged on up, and the damage is building on up, but he will be fine. But the BKB is done on him, and Nyx is just making so much space in the back.